You're in the show, everyone can see and hear you.
So it says you are live now. So hello, everybody. I have my good friend Tosh. What are you doing wearing a beanie? What do you call those down in New Zealand?
It's not really a beanie. It's kind of just like keeps the wind out of your ears because it's really stormy here at the moment.
Is it?
Yeah, really stormy.
Is it springtime though?
Yesterday was first day of summer.
My goodness.
Stormy.
We need to replace the rope around our fireplace because it came off. So that's what I need to do because we've been having lots of fires. So
wow.
Because it's winter here.
Well, it is kind of like here. It's like storm, sun. It was burning hot yesterday, and now today's freezing and windy with rain. So you can't keep up with what the days are doing here.
Yeah, I love it there. I want to visit someday. So I want to see. Hi, everything fine here. Hi from Argentina, Bill and Tosh. Fantastic, Daniel. And Daniel, where are you commenting from? Are you coming from my? So this software that I got, now I can stream to my personal page. I can stream to my business page on Facebook, and then I'm also streaming to YouTube. I see that you're off Facebook, but I don't see exactly where you're from. And what time is it there right now? You're just starting your day, right?
Yeah, 9:30 a.m.
What day is it?
Don't ask me that. I don't even know what the day is. Tuesday.
So you're in the future.
Yeah, we're in the future.
It is 12:30 p.m. on Wednesday.
Wow, you're up late?
No, p.m.
Oh, so lunchtime. Don't worry, I don't know AMs, PMs, or what days are what days.
It's daylight out. So if you guys are seeing this as a little test run, I just bought this new software, StreamYard, and I'm going to be doing my live streams again. I stopped doing them for a while. I just kind of was incognito, focusing on other things, but it's going to happen again. I have Martin Wright coming up this Sunday. I'm talking to Misha, and right now I'm talking to Tosh, who is so nice to be a volunteer. I'm like, what are you doing right now?
Trying to sort my life out, you know.
I think everybody is. Is it? I mean, New Zealand, I don't think has as many restrictions as the United States does currently right now, huh?
We're almost back to normal here.
Okay.
Like we can go everywhere. We can do everything apart from leave the country.
Well, and no masks. You don't need to wear masks.
I think you're supposed to have them on buses, but well, I don't use the bus, so it's
okay.
Yeah, public transport you're supposed to, but yeah, right. We don't use transport.
Good. So Daniel, seeing you from my Bow Wow Bill page. Fantastic. So it's streaming very well. It's going anywhere. And then what I'm going to do is I invited somebody else. And if anybody else, I'm going to invite a couple other people, just see if they're going to join us, because I can have multiple people on this. And that's what I wanted to do. Just dropped off a Doberman board and train. Cool. And then so Adrian's going to be joining us, and I've got another Adrian. Maybe I'll make it more confusing and invite the other Adrian as well. Want to go live with me? How's everybody doing? I mean, it's a weird time in the world, and I haven't been going live, so I've been kind of just doing my own thing here. But I know, because I can see, based on my own interactions with my clients and the people that I come into contact with, oh, there's Adrian. So let me add her to the stream as well.
Hello.
Hi. I've never done this before. This is fun.
You've done it too, you dork. You did
well,
it with me
not like a three-way, like one.
Oh. Here, let me do it like this. See, I can do, okay, share screen to see how this layout is unique. Okay, so I'm just trying out different stuff.
Okay.
What's this? That's nothing. Does it change for you guys at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that one. I wonder how many, I'm going to see how many people I can bring on here. So Tosh, Adrian, Tosh.
Hi, Adrian.
Hi.
And we're doing an international conversation here because I am in the United States and Adrian is way up in the white northern.
In Canada. I'm in my igloo.
She's in her igloo. That's why it's all white. And she has a dog sledding team.
There's the mountains right there.
See the mountains? There's her view. She's out in the wilderness. And then Tosh, it's summertime where Tosh is.
That's not even fair.
Is she frozen?
Yep.
Oh, dang it. Here, let me see what I can do here. Remove, and then, oh, wait. I just removed her. Okay, so I think she removed herself. But I removed her. Maybe she's going to come back. We're going to see. So how you doing?
Good.
You got a bun in the oven.
Yes, I will be 39 weeks tomorrow.
Oh, I bet.
Tosh, Adrian's got a bun in. Oh, somebody's echoing. Can you hear
Me?
that yet? It's not that bad.
Me?
Maybe it is. Can you guys hear that?
Yep. A little
Okay.
bit.
I don't know who that is, but so we should wear earphones. That's what I should. So what I'll do, Tosh, I think it's on you.
Probably.
So
I'm in a giant building.
Yeah, I'm gonna run, or I'm gonna say goodbye to you, and then
Bye.
I would love to interview you again whenever you got time.
Okay, bye.
Bye. All right, check.
Hello.
It was Tosh. Tosh had the echo because she was in the big stairwell. I see her smiling. She's so cute, man. I love all the people that I've met as a dog trainer, and I love all these live streams that I've done, and I've kind of missed doing them, and I'm going to be doing them again. But the best thing about the live streams, Adrian, is that I have learned the most.
I can see that.
People, they tell me, thank you for doing this. I've learned so much from watching your live streams, and I'm like, man, not as much as I have just from talking to people and
you learn a lot of different skills. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, I genuinely like to get to know people. I like, I like to connect with people, and I like to have a good network. And Glenn loves the quote that I have. It says that your network is your net worth, right? And so we can tap into that. Is there anybody watching this on YouTube? That's what I want to know. Or if anybody can go to YouTube, I guess I could go to YouTube myself, because I'm supposed to be streaming to YouTube, and I've never streamed to YouTube live.
While you're checking that, the other thing too, especially this year with COVID and everything happening and conference not going on, and for all of us to be able to get together and network, I think the live videos, or even us talking to each other on social network or on the phone has kind of been a really, really big deal this year, and a huge help to a lot of especially the newer trainers, right, that are just coming into this industry, that are needing help and needing to get some advice. And I think COVID has really ruined a lot of things like that for us this year. I know I sure miss it. Not going to conference was kind of a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Ooh, I need to upload my logo. See the StreamYard up there? Yeah, it wasn't it, because we do it every single year, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize how much I really truly relied on you guys, all those resources, and even not just as a professional standpoint, but as a friendly standpoint too, because like you said, you develop relationships with these people and you get to know them, and they really become part of your world. Yeah.
Well, and they understand, and the unique conversations that we have as professionals with our colleagues is different from the day-to-day conversations that we have as professionals with our clients, right?
Absolutely.
And it's good to know that other people deal with the same problems that we do. And a lot of times too, we come into, and it's essentially a brain trust that we can tap as professionals to solve some of our problems. And even as somebody that's been in this, over 20 years, it's good to have just to ask questions that you've already been previously, convinced that you have the answer to.
Yeah.
And to see, especially with this new e-collar technology and just so many people with this social media being able to videotape and to capture what they're doing and to present it out to other people, it's just such a unique thing. And it's really cool if we can tap into that and get the benefit out of that, and whoever we can help. And if you are a new trainer, just always know that people are here, and we've been there as a new trainer as well. And sometimes we want you to borrow our scars.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of things I've learned over the years that I really wish I didn't have to learn from experience, that someone would have just told me, like, hey. But I mean, that's also how you learn too, right? Is from experience. But just some of the headaches that I've had could have definitely been avoided if somebody was there, or if I had asked. Maybe it was me that didn't reach out.
Well, and the other thing too is that there's a unique thing that happens as somebody that works with animals, and there's some animals that we get that even as professionals we can't handle, and it's good to have that network of people that we can tap into that have shared that same experience, but also that feel that pain, because it is painful. And we trade our lives to work with these animals, and I don't take it lightly whenever we have to make those decisions, but when we do, it's definitely good to have a network to fall back into, that of people that understand exactly why this is it has happened, and why it's important to be honest about situations, and
Yeah, that reminds me of it was years ago.
Oh, whoops. So I'm trying to put it up, but it's not doing it. Logo, no, that's overlay. So how do I do? Oh, there we go. Overlay like this.
Oh, there. That looks better.
Leave your better. Say battery.
Battery.
Say bottle.
Bottle.
All right, let's see here. Dang Canadians. So I don't want the StreamYard.
Your logo's on the right-hand corner now.
Remove StreamYard logo. Oh, I got to do even more upgraded plan to remove their logo. Ah.
You probably have to pay more too, don't you?
Yeah, I'm already paying. But now it's. Oh well, finding it out. This is a test. That's how we do it. So upgraded plan. So I guess I'm gonna have to deal with the StreamYard, and I wonder if I can do it like that. Yeah, I don't need any overlay like that. Ooh, I wonder if I can do. And then there's video clip countdown.
What are we counting down to?
I don't know. That's if I need to put on a video or something, because I can share my screen.
Oh,
background. Ooh, I can do backgrounds. I can upload my own background. Here, let me do my background. Let's see what this is. Thank you for being my little Bow Wow Bills. Dang, I don't know if I like that. I think I like this one better.
This is new to me. I've never seen this before. Cool. What are you playing with now? You're muted. Can't hear you. There you go. Now I can hear you.
All right, there we go. So, private chat to click on the banner to show on screen. This is an example of a banner.
I'm glad it says that.
Use banners. Here, I'm going to create a banner. Canadians. How do you spell Canadians? Are Dorks.
Oh,
There you go.
really?
New Zealanders.
Oh my goodness.
There's are dorks too. I hope I spelled that right. Whatever. It's my freaking thing.
Whatever.
Is that right? No, that's not.
No, that's
It's wrong.
not right.
Zealanders. Okay, hide. How do I do it? Here, I'm deleting it. Whatever. Tosh is over here laughing. Here, I'm bringing her on. Getting the echo on. Going back to nothing. All right, so who else do we have here? Record label publicist firm. It's a good thing, though. Awesome, dude. How's whiskey?
Good. Did you see
Popped off his nuts?
well, yes, we did that. That has really helped his
Let's talk about that. Has that helped? Have you seen a difference between before and after you neutered your dog?
Yes. So Whiskey turned a year old October 21st. And prior to that, he was probably about 8 months. It was almost like the day his nuts dropped, I knew it. I just knew it because I went hiking with a good friend of mine. She's got 2 German Shepherds, females. We've gone hiking together lots. Whiskey knows these dogs. He's never taken any interest in them. And then all of a sudden one day, the one dog, he was like, "You're very pretty." And he was following her, humping the air. I'm like,
oh my.
Cool. And he was marking everything. And he just had more attitude, serious, more attitude. And
It's got to be your computer.
then we got him neutered, and he's over the last little bit, it's probably about a month ago now, he's gotten a lot more attentive to me.
Is that him?
Yeah, he's on place.
Okay.
Just more attentive. He's not as interested in things around. It's more what I'm doing, where I'm going, what direction I'm giving him. And he's gotten a lot more sucky. So he wants more physical affection.
Mm.
So for him in particular,
Sucky?
it's helped. I know that's not the case with every.
Is that a word?
What?
Sucky?
Sucky. Yeah, he's a sucky. Sucky boo boo.
Sucky, dude. I've never heard that word.
Really?
Sucky.
Big suck.
To me, sucky means like it's not good. It's sucky.
I don't know. Up here we say you're sucky.
I guess it's like suckling, right? Like suckling, right? Maybe that's where it's derived from. Daniel, I was the one to suggest to have Adina as a dog trainer. I think I reached out to her, man. I don't know if this guy suggested me to talk to this lady, Dina Sephiris, and I would love to talk to her, man. I would love to talk to her, Daniel. So if you know anybody, and then I'm going to see if this echo's still on. Check.
Is
Not
there
bad.
any?
There is a little bit.
Might be my microphone.
It's not bad.
Need a new phone.
Do you know what the word sucky is?
Well, it could be a couple of things. Normally I think, but then I refer to sucky as like the dogs that suck blankets. They have like the suckies, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's can't post comment for some destinations. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's suckling. It's super echoey again.
Must be my microphone. I need a new phone. It's been dropped too much.
Do you have a headphone?
I will go and find some.
Yeah, that'll fix it. All righty. So I'm also talking to Johnny Brennan, and hopefully I can interview him. That would be so awesome. He's a Jerky Boys. I don't know if you know Jerky Boys. Mm-hmm. You're too young. You are too young. But the Jerky Boys used to do prank calls, and we would love it. It was like during the time that like we played tapes. Is before compact discs, because I remember playing the tape and then flipping it over and just laughing. Yeah, hide the other logos and just keep yours. I wish, man. I need to sign up for a better, more expensive
You
plan.
pay more money, Bill. That's what that means.
That's what it all means, man. More money, you get more stuff that you want, and that includes like good quality stuff. And I don't ever usually don't skimp on the money, and I probably will end up paying the extra amount to have this. But right now, I'm good with it being right there, StreamYard, right next to Bow Wow Bills. So Whiskey's super sucky now.
Yeah, he's a big suck. He just wants all the attention.
Suck. Do you say that to a kid? Be like, hey,
Yeah.
quit being a suck.
Yes, we do.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Do you drink your milk out of bags?
No.
I asked you that already, huh?
Yeah, they come in jugs.
Do you pour syrup on snow and let it get gooey and then put a stick on it and eat it like a sucker?
I personally don't, but I know that that's a Canadian thing.
But you've never done it?
I've never tried it. No.
Dude, that's disappointing, Adrian.
You're like, as a Canadian, you should know this.
Dude, I was thinking, man, if anybody's going to be doing this, it's Adrian with the kids.
Well,
just don't eat the yellow snow.
Yes, we'll be trying later, I guess.
Uh-oh, what happened to Tosh? I tried to bring her back, but come back, Tosh. Yeah, just don't eat the yellow snow unless you want like a little salted caramel type of thing.
Oh, I have salted caramel. That would be good.
Not the yellow snow of maple syrup. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's see. All right, where is Adrian? The other Adrian. No, I'm going to have this other Adrian join us.
Oh, I haven't talked to her forever.
Yeah, let's see. So we can be super confusing. I don't know if she's going to be joining us, though. But yeah, so, and then you guys are, oh, there's Tosh again with headphones.
Okay, I think I figured it out.
100%, man.
Less echoey?
No echo whatsoever.
Oh.
Yay!
Yay!
The Wednesday win right there.
Yep, and I need to still know if anybody's watching this from YouTube, because I still haven't gotten anybody from YouTube. Comments, banner, brand. Looks great, Bill. Thank you, Daryl. It's my buddy. Join his Patreon page. He's got a lot of great content on his Patreon page. And hide the logos and keep just yours. I wish. So yeah, comment below, especially if you're watching this from YouTube. I want to see what's up with YouTube. And how many other places can I send this? I wonder. I guess I should. It's going to be in my plan. How many I can. Basic.
Plan of attack. So
I can do 10 on-screen participants. I can multi-stream to 3 destinations. So I'm doing that right now. Custom, and then backgrounds. I can do my own backgrounds, my own overlays. We found that out. 10 people, dude. I need to bring on more people. See how many. So what do you got there, Tosh?
What do you want? Heaps.
Whoops. How do I do it where you're the biggest
one?
one?
Sorry, I'll try and get. Oh.
Let me see.
We have.
Solo layout. Here, I'm doing solo. There, look at that.
Oh.
Got the puppies in their crates.
They're all being good today.
And as you can tell, they all are hating life and they're just like going crazy. Oh, look at, we got a YouTube comment. Awesome, Daniel. You're the man, dude. Daniel's commenting all over the place. Share the video too. Oh, sounds great on YouTube. Thank you, Canine Command. Wonderful.
Good puppers.
Good puppers. Fantastic. And Canine Command, I'm definitely going to be asking you to join me on one of these live streams here pretty soon. I'd love to talk to you, Mark, and just get it, you know, how things are. And oh, can they hear me? Can you hear me, Tosh?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. I'm assuming everybody else can hear me too. Exit solo layout. Cool. This thing's pretty cool, man. Sounds great on YouTube. I love this StreamYard thing. So I was not happy with my previous. That was one of the reasons why I didn't do these live streams. Is that we the previous platform was not working. and I had this lady, one of my dear friends, that was we were going to talk about CBD and dogs and CBD, her experiences, my experiences, all that stuff, and it was just so frustrating that it would not work, that I just kind of hung it all up. I just was like, you know what, screw this. If it doesn't work, then it's not even worth it, you know?
No, it's going to be frustrating. Then why would you want to?
Yep. I can't stay, but I'll stop by after work. Cool, Linda. Well, and Linda, I might even, well, this is just kind of a test run, but I definitely want Linda to come on. And then, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a puppy episode, because I just had 2 litters of puppies, and we still have a few of them. I kept a couple of dogs, and then I also got a new puppy as well. What'd you say?
1 second.
This is called StreamYard. It says right up by my logo there, over where Adrian is over there. And Linda, join me if you can. Can you join me, Linda? I'll send you a little invite to come on, because I can have a lot of people join me on this, and I want to see how many.
See how many places around the world you can get.
Yeah, she's East Coast. I'm West Coast. And then I want to see if I can get somebody from the UK. Right now. So how many dogs do you have now, Tosh?
Of my own?
Yeah.
Or today?
Of your
Every
own.
dog trainer answers like that. I love it.
Yeah, that's a dog trainer's
You're
answer.
like, whoa.
Wait, my dogs?
Yeah.
or my dogs that I'm taking care of? Like,
I have 4 dogs of my own today, and I have 15 of everyone else's today.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
But they've all had exercise in that this morning, so they're all resting at the minute, and then I'll pull someone out to do something after.
Excellent.
How about you, Adrian?
I have 4 of my own, and I'm
Four's
not.
enough, eh?
Yeah. I don't have any clients' dogs right now because this baby's gonna come out any day now.
Let me see your belly.
A lot of work.
There it is.
Pop.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Like having babies, like that's how we know that we are indeed fractals. Is because we're humans having other humans, and this is how you conquer the space-time continuum, is by having kids, because you project your essence into the future. So
okay, my 14-year-old, which Bill knows, Patrick. The baby was kicking. This was probably about a month ago. And I said, Patrick, come over here and feel this, right? So I put his hand where the baby was kicking. Well, the baby kicks him and he jumps, I swear, with 2 feet in the air, runs across the room, and he goes, no, Mom, that is not okay. That's wrong. Don't ever make me do that again. And I was like,
oh my goodness.
Sorry.
It's a beautiful thing, Patrick. That's your little bro, dude. That's your little bro.
Yeah, so
it's just a mystery of the hidden and all
pick on him. So every time the baby kicks, I'm like, Patrick, come over here and feel the baby. He's like, no.
I was watching my friend Nap, who was super pregnant, and watching that baby tossing and turning in her belly. I was just like, whoa. And she's just like, she's just totally sleeping. And I'm like, dude, there's no freaking way. Like, it would freak me out.
Well, you get used to it. That was like last night. My husband Cody said that I was sleeping. I was passed right out, and he was feeling the baby kick, and I was completely oblivious.
Yeah, and they'll stick their hand out. Like they'll stretch and stick their hand out.
Well, right now his feet, his knees and feet are up here. So it's right now all you can feel is his feet or his knee.
You guys ever, kind of on another topic, but as professional dog trainers, do you ever have problems with your elbows?
No.
No. My back.
Why do you ask me?
Always my back.
Because my elbows are killing me. And I've always had these issues with elbows, just when working with I mean, doing a lot of behavior rehab and getting these dogs that are like uber pullers or, just trying
I
to,
can see why. Like, I can see why
Yeah.
you would do that.
and it's a tennis elbow thing. And then Mark Goldberg, he talked about it, and Jennifer Hack as well. And that's, I think that it's essentially tennis elbow. Like, I went and watched YouTube videos and they showed the exact same muscles that it hurts
Yeah.
on both sides.
Have
And
you
then-
tried
I feel like tennis fit.
acupuncture?
What's that?
Acupuncture?
I have not. I've done the infrared treatment. I have a chiropractor I go to, and then he's actually adjusted both elbows too. Yeah, that was a trip.
Chiropractor and osteo are the best.
Yeah,
I go
and
to
that's what
them very regularly.
Yeah, and just not using it. So I can't. I've kind of lightened my workload, especially with difficult dogs. And I'm all about these little itty bitty monsters anyway, And being able to have these puppies, I recommend professionals to go through that. Just to see that other side of the dog world, and it's pretty amazing. Not just to see that it's not it's not for the faint of heart, because there's stuff that can go wrong. I had to have an emergency C-section with one of my pups after a long labor of nothing happening. So there's definitely stuff that can go wrong. But what I found interesting was to see that maternal instinct kick in. And I'm sure it's the same for human beings, man. But even when I took Yaya to go get her surgery, and luckily we had another litter of dogs. And so we the first thing that we were trying to do with these puppies is get them to latch onto the mom, get them to right away start to feed, right? And I was concerned because the dog was under anesthesia, and I didn't want that to come out to the pups, But the vet assured me that it was okay, and that this was the most important thing to do. So luckily we had another dog that we can take these puppies and latch them onto while Yaya kind of came to from the anesthesia, right?
Oh, perfect.
Lucky.
Right. But what was so cool, you guys, is that you could see, that this puppy's preferred, and they tell me that they can't smell, they can't see, they can't hear, they can't anything. There's something that is going on with these little puppies, because I was tending to Yaya, loving her up, and in the other whelping box, I put these other dogs. And I remember I was sitting there with her, loving her up, and I kind of like snoozed off for like 20 minutes. And I went over to the other box, and the other puppies, the Yaya's puppies, had separated themselves from her pups, from Willow's puppies, and moved in the whelping box in the direction towards Yaya.
Oh, they know.
And they couldn't smell, they couldn't see, they couldn't anything, and they were in separate boxes, so they're below this like little perimeter. And so I'm like, very interesting. And so what I did, and Yaya's starting to come to, and I brought the dogs over, and Yaya was like, immediately you could see a switch in her where she was very attentive to these puppies.
Yeah.
And where she saw these puppies as like, oh my goodness, like this is me. Like that's the only way I could explain it. Like they mind those puppies, and those puppies are very sucky. They're very sucky puppies. No, but what I did was I took the puppies and set them right by mom, and they crawled their way like vigorously to mom.
They have. There's got to be
there's something there, and I'm just kind of like, it's not warmth, because they couldn't see from the parameter where mom was in the other whelping box, and there was another parameter in her box, right? And so I'm just like, they got to have like heat sensors or something that they can see when they're, and I'm talking hours old, not even probably 3-4 hours old.
Yeah.
Right. And we miss that part as dog trainers, especially if we do like puppy training stuff. We get these dogs at like 2 months of age. There's a whole host of things that happen in that 2-month time.
There's a lot that goes on.
You can see it every day. You can see it hours.
Yeah.
Like you go back a few hours later and you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, that was something I noticed with Whiskey when we put our name in for one of the breeder's pups. The second he was born, she sent us, pictures and videos, and like I would say at least once a week she was sending us content, and you could tell even a day or two apart if she would send it what was going on. So it was very interesting to see it from that perspective. But I've also had one litter of pups. Years ago, when I did rescue, I had a pregnant mama give birth to 11 puppies, and I got to watch those ones grow up in the 8 weeks that I had them. And you're not wrong when you say it is not for the faint of heart. Let me tell you, it is not. It's not easy, but it's also extremely rewarding, and I loved watching the behavior aspect of things.
Well, dogs, they remind us of what is in the natural law, the law of nature, right? And they also remind us that the law of nature isn't always pretty either.
No, it's not.
You know, but I mean,
I think it makes things more real.
Yeah, you better believe it. And not only that, but when you can connect something back, and when you have the experience, and especially when you have the experience through knowledge, or excuse me, the knowledge through the experience, right? That's a totally different program than reading about it or subjectively experiencing it through somebody else, right? It's a totally different ballgame, man. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I love not only that, but being able to raise these puppies right. And the crazy thing about the puppies that surprised me the most was when they finally got big enough to kind of, let them kind of play around, right? And toss around 7-8 weeks. I put them out, and I have a big dog room out here in my barn. And right when I put the puppies down there, mama dog would just trample them, and just run along the other side of the room and just trample them again. And I'm like, what the heck? And they're like growling and barking at the puppies, and the puppies are like shying away. But I trust my dogs, and that's it. It's like, that's where I think we go wrong, is by looking at this and being like, no, stop that. And there was some times that I was like, easy, chill out a little bit, right? But I allowed it to happen, because what I realized is that, and what I realized with this Napopo, learning from Bart and Michael Bellin, two of my great mentors, is the toughness aspect, right? And you learn toughness through the school, and you learn toughness through the experience, because that is life, and toughness has value, and being tough has value, especially when situations like that arise. You got to be able to deal with it, and the law of nature is tough. And then pretty soon I saw those little puppies bracing themselves and then allowing mom to run by. And then I saw little puppies.
How to land.
Yeah.
Like,
and then I saw
land and balance.
Right. And the motor functions, all that stuff. And then not only that, but strengthening that muscle skeletal structure, right? By being jarred over and over again. And then what I saw is the puppy start to time the mom bump, bite. Puppy would bite mom away. And then you would see mom be so proud of that puppy. Mom would be like, there you go. And lick, and then try to play again, or bat the dog. Right.
Yeah.
And now the dog, now they're just right on par with mom. The mom runs out there and plays, and they'll play right with her, and they run around, and and so trust the process. And some of the process to the human being's eye might seem a little bit rough, but
I think that's where we go wrong, is because us as humans, we're very emotional, sensitive,
nurturing. We're nurturers by nature.
And Mother Nature is like, no, there's some lessons that need to be taught here, and this is how it is. And if you don't learn it, then you don't cut it. And I think that's something that we tend to forget. And I see it with clients all the time. It's okay to discipline your dog. It's okay to be firm with them. And a lot of people go, oh, you can't do that. That's not nice.
Well, and it doesn't feel nice. And
no,
and
they
think that it's not nice. Right.
And I'm sure every dog trainer can attest to this, but even with their own personal dogs, it's easier for me to get real with a client's dog than it is sometimes for me to get real with my own dogs, and then I have to take a step back and go, yeah, tough love right here.
Tough love all around.
That's like my new Doberman that I got. Like, I got her from the pound, and she's a petrified mess. But it got to the point of doing training with her that I was just like, there's no reason for you to be scared now. So literally, I just like pick her up, throw her on my shoulder, chuck her over the fence, and then we run down the farm and chase hares. And now she is so confident. And it's just because I make her do stuff.
Yeah.
I don't worry about looking at her going, oh, you look so scared. Oh, tiptoe around it. I'm just like, oh, we've got to get over this fence. I'll just throw you over. And that sounds harsh, but it's actually helped her heaps.
Yeah.
Like now we get to a fence and she actively will jump up on me because she knows that if I go up, she's going to get up on my shoulder. I'm going to put her on a fence post and then she's going to jump over and we're going to go chase hares, which she loves to do. So I think sometimes there becomes a point, but you've got to recognize it where you just have to push the dog through it.
Yep.
Like stop letting them be stuck on the other side of that tippy-toeing around the behavior. Like you can build up the confidence so far, but you know, you
don't be an enabler.
Yeah,
that's what you are,
like
essentially,
you
as an
enabler.
Yeah.
Well, and
you've
that's
got to
it.
know when that is too.
Right. And just like what Tosh says is like, look, you have no reason to be like this. Let's go. Yeah. Like you're in a safe spot, and we know this because you're in our environment, and we have, taken the time to set up this environment to ensure your safety. Let's go. Let's push through it.
Trust my decisions.
And when you get to the other side of that, and then you have that exhilarating time with that chasing the hare, that's that positive, that experience. That's that true positive reinforcement, right? It doesn't have to be a click and a treat, even though that's an aspect of it too. It can be the run after the hare, and that little burst of exhilaration, allowing the dog to be the dog after they've been challenged a bit.
Letting her be who she is, obviously under some control. But I like being able to have the environment. Well, I'm lucky to have that environment where I can utilize her the most. Like she's never caught one because they're way too fast. But the fact that she gets to go into full drive, and I just about cry because I'm like, you are at your happiest. Yet, if you weren't here, you were going to get put down, and what a waste.
Yeah.
Because she's amazing. She's such a great dog.
Yeah.
Well, and that's taking that 30,000 foot view and knowing when to push that dog is important too. But I also, I push them more than not, and I'm working on one of that with Yaya's puppies as well. Like she's super clingy. She's super sucky to me right now. And so I'm like teaching her some boundaries, like knock that off. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate you going crazy on me and being like manic, bouncy ball dog. I want you to be receptive and open. And that's important too. So cool, you guys. I actually got to run because I got an appointment here, but yeah, love you guys.
Nice to meet you, Adrian.
Love you, Bill. Yeah, you too, Tosh.
And
enjoy the beautiful. Oh my goodness, the beautiful weather.
The beautiful
storm today.
The Canadians. Hold on one second. There we go. The beautiful weather.
We won't start on Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody. I mean, for whatever. America's crazy right now, but so are we all, and it's good to have these little conversations that we can, check in, and we'll be doing some more of this stuff, and you guys will definitely be tapping you on the shoulder more and more here to join me and enjoy your day and.
Yeah, you guys too.
Go get some maple syrup for the kids. I wanted to videotape it.
Okay, I'll videotape it when we do it.
The baby needs some maple syrup.
Baby always needs sugar.
Yeah, and I guess so maple syrup is vegan and it has a lot of minerals that are really good for you. So
I can see that. I mean, it comes from trees. It's natural.
That's right. All right. So hold on. I'm going to keep you guys on here. I'm going to end broadcast. End the broadcast. Bye, everybody.
Bye.